Hi everyone, how are you doing this year? I just wanted to come on today to see how you're doing in 2022. Have you made any headway on your goals yet? I know some of us, life just got in the way, and so we haven't made any of our goals. And don't worry, you don't need a new year to make new goals. You can always start your goals anytime. It's all about mindsets of when you want to start them. If you haven't been doing well on your goals, that's okay. What you can do is kind of set a date and start again. When would you like to start? And that way you can prepare your mind on just the idea of when you want to start, right? And you can prepare your mind, yourself, and just get motivated on doing that. And for those of you that you're just smashing your goals, I congratulate you so much for doing your goals, and may 2023 be the best you can be in 2023. I just want to see each and every one of us to make goals and to accomplish something, because we don't want to stay stagnant. We don't want to move backwards, but we also just don't want to stay put, right? And so we want to just continue growing, to continue improving ourselves. And in the world we live in today, it seems like it's virtually hard to grow, because there's so much that takes up our time, whether it be social media, whether it be family, whether it be worrying about what's going on in the world events, whether it be violence. I mean, there's so many different things to distract us in the world today to conquer the goals that we want. But I just want you to remember this, that small steps do matter, okay? Even if it's just like getting out of bed and going to work, or getting out of bed and looking for work. Those small things, just getting out of the bed part is a great goal, is a great accomplishment. Because I know also a lot of us are plagued with whether it be PTSD, anxiety, depression, whatever our situation is. So I know things can be really hard. And so I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I totally get that. I have basically created my entire life so I don't have to do a 9 to 5, right? Not with so much with social media, but just my line of work. I paint houses. And so I don't have like a 9 to 5 job. I just kind of have a deadline. So can you be done in 2 weeks, right? And so if there's some days I don't feel like getting out of bed, I don't get out of bed. Or some days I just feel like all I can do is take a shower, then that's what I do, right? And so I know things can be so hard for each and every one of us. And for all you single parents out there that are raising your kids and just being strong for them, I congratulate you just immensely. Just me having my grandson for one weekend, I feel exhausted, probably more than he does, right? Not only mentally exhausted, but physically exhausted. Your house is clean, and next thing you know, you turn around, your whole house is a mess. Or do this or do that. You always have to be doing something. So yeah, those of you with children, congratulations. Keep up the good fight. Keep going. Keep your patience. Keep smiling. I'm just so proud of each and every one of you. For me right now, my goal has been, I don't have my phone on me right now, but my goal has been to figure out my weight situation. Because back in January 5th, 2018, I quit smoking cigarettes, and I just quit cold turkey. A lot of prayer. So I quit smoking cigarettes. Well, in the meantime, I've gained like 50 pounds, right? Well, I just, maybe when I was younger, I'm pushing 50, so the weight on me is not healthy for me, and plus I'm type 1 diabetic as well. And so I've been trying to find different avenues to lose weight, and I was going to do that the keto diet and the keto drinks. However, my doctor says that's not good for me, being type 1. And doing the keto ones, also due to the caffeine it has in it as well, and we have a compromised immune system, so we don't want to add the extra strain by doing the keto drinks and the different stuff. Okay, I know everybody's journey is different. I'm just sharing with you what my endocrinologist shared with me. So I've been trying to figure out different ways for my goals, right? And I'm like, okay, I feel like I don't want to exercise because I feel like my job is exercise enough, even though some doctors don't think that painting houses is actual exercise because they want like more of aerobics for like 30 minutes, 20-minute aerobic time. And I have a lot of up and down stairs and bending over and this and that. I mean, like different movements I do all day long for painting houses, but they don't consider that a type of exercise. So, but I'm not much of an exercise person because it seems like it takes effort, and I hate to say it, but I'm kind of lazy, right, as far as wanting to exercise. So what I did find, I'm in Yakima, Washington, but where I did go is Seattle, Washington, and I was at a doctor's over there, and they told me about my MyFitnessPal app. And I absolutely love it. Like if you're trying to lose weight, 1,200, 1,500 calories a day, and then you can set your calorie count for each day, and then you can add your meals, and it automatically counts your calories for you. And not only that, it tells the carbs, the fats, whatever your goal is. Maybe you're more of a carb counter. Maybe I'm type 1 diabetic with an insulin pump. So my insulin pump goes off of me carb counting, but however, maybe you're more into grams of protein per day. And so whatever your goal is, you can enter that on the app, and let me tell you, it's very helpful. And then with the food, all you have to do is it gives you the option when you want to add food. You can scan the barcode, or you can scan your actual meal. Like let's say you're at a restaurant, you can scan your meal, and it does. For the most part, I think it's like 80% correct. I was having a daiquiri the other day. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if it could pick up that it's a daiquiri. No, it said it was a vanilla milkshake, but I entered it that it was a daiquiri, but it doesn't know that there's alcohol in it, right? It just sees what it is after you scanning your meal, so it thought it was a vanilla milkshake. But anyways, for the most part, like 80%, I think it's so accurate, even when it scans your food and it gives you options of what it thinks it is, and then you just click the option that it is, and then it breaks it up in proteins, fats, carbohydrates. And if you are type 1 diabetic, going out to eat and figuring out the carbohydrates that are in the meal that they're serving you is, for me, over the 30 years of having diabetes, that has been one of the hardest struggles. So at least I'm in the ballpark of knowing what my carbohydrate intake is per meal, right? And so then I enter it in my insulin pump, and then my insulin pump is already regulated to count the carbs and to give me the amount of insulin compared to the carb ratio that I inputted in. So anyways, enough of that. I just wanted to tell you, it's called MyFitnessPal, and I love the app. I think it's definitely a game changer, right? And you can add how much water you want. And what I also has found, because I put myself on a 1,500 1,500 calorie diet a day. So what I also found out, I thought it was just I could have black coffee, don't worry, just skip the creamer. Black coffee is 5 calories. I was like, what? It's 5. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think it had any calories, but for whatever reason I didn't think it had any calories, but it actually has 5 calories. But so food for thought. But for you and your goals, what are your goals? Are they starting a new business? I can relate to you there. If you're starting a new business, the struggle is hard, and I just know that you just keep trucking with your new business, keep trucking, keep going forward with what you love. It might not seem like it's panning out, but don't give up. Just don't give up. I have Mine started out with a few books that I wrote. Now I have a few books. I have an art collection. I have a boutique also in my collection. So basically now I have a She Could Be You mall collection, a YouTube playlist. I mean, so you just have to keep at it and just keep working at it and keep plugging along. That's all I can say. Is just good things take time, and the internet is definitely a big space, right? And it's bogged down by all types of information, all types of advertisements. So if you're starting a small business, do not worry. You just have to keep putting your ads out there. You just have to keep putting your posts out there. You just have to keep on keeping on, right? In order for it to finally to resonate with people that who you are, what you're about, your business, right? And how you can help other people. See, some people don't even know how your business can help them, whether it be in fashion or self-help books, or just maybe you're an Amazon seller. I mean, there's so many different avenues, but just keep trucking, keep going forward, right? Just like when I think of that, I just think we can't graduate high school if we don't start at kindergarten. I mean, for the majority of people, right? 99% of people cannot graduate high school not unless they start in kindergarten. So, and they had to go through 12, 13 years of school, right, to get to graduation. So when you're starting an online business, do not give up. Just keep trucking. You might be in the kindergarten stages, right? And then you learn as you go. You definitely learn as you go. And so I just encourage you to keep on trucking with that. If you're at a 9-to-5 job and you're tired of your 9-to-5 job, you know what? My best advice to you is just pick out the things that you're so grateful for about your job. Some people are like, oh, I hate 9-to-5s. But when I think of people with 9-to-5 jobs, I'm like, you know what's awesome about it is that you have a guaranteed check, right? Versus if you're an entrepreneur, if sales don't go or if business doesn't come, then there's no check, right? So at least when you're a 9-to-5 person, you definitely have a check. Also, 9-to-5, some 9-to-5s have their own health insurance. So I understand that's a hot topic as far as paying premiums and this and that. However, it is an option for you to well, more so than not, to have insurance, and so that's something positive. Maybe you love the community that you're helping in your job. Maybe you love that you can grow in your job of 9 to 5. Those are just focus in on what you love about your job, and when you focus in on more what you love about it, the more that it will have a positive thought in your head. Your job will be on more of a positive note versus, I gotta do the 9 to 5 grind, right? So you don't want that. Instead, you want to be like, yeah, I'm going to my job, da 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 da. I mean, looking forward to it, right? So just really try to focus in on why you chose this avenue of work, and why it works best for you. All the pros that you love about it, and focus in on those, because I know that negativism can take over so quickly. So just focus in on the positive. But I'm proud of you for having a 9 to 5. I'm proud of anybody that can be productive and stay productive. Good for you. Just good for you. You help make the community strong, and we just it's like you're the fiber of society for real. And then what other things are your goals? Maybe you're a stay-at-home parent and you feel like you're not accomplishing nothing because you don't talk to adults very often. Just know that you are being a good role model for your own children, and being home with them, teaching them. That's a hard job. It's a hard job to clean up after your kids. It's a hard job feeding your kids. It's a hard job to be a good role model for your children. You are setting the perfect you are setting a perfect role model for your kids. And because that's going to be our future, right? So for all of you parents that are staying home and you feel like you're not even doing anything, trust me, you are. You are truly doing something for the community and for your own children. That the quality time that you spend with your children is definitely priceless. It is definitely priceless. I grew up with a single mom, and so yeah, I totally get all the time that we shared was definitely priceless, right? And you can learn so much. There's so much to learn. So don't worry. If you think you're not accomplishing nothing, trust me, you are. And even if you have to write down what you're accomplishing for your children in a positive manner, just like I mentioned about the 9 to 5, you people are the ones that are stay-at-home parents. Write down all the positive things about that. I'm really, and even if you have to post it somewhere, please do so. Definitely post it somewhere. I don't know if you're going to high school, if you're just starting college, just keep on with it. That's all I can say. Just keep on with it. There's eventually an end to it, right? I know that I started school very late in life, and so, well, not very late, but late. Like, I was the one pushing 40, and the rest of the kids were 18-year-olds in my English class, and so yeah, it felt really out of sorts, if you will. However, just keep working at it. Just keep working at it. It's not a race, and that's what I always had to tell myself in college. It is not a race. The goal is just to get to the finish line, right? I graduated with 2 degrees in information technology and in business management, 2 different degrees. It took me 7 years to get those 2 degrees. But I could not have got them if I didn't continue. If I would have gave up in the middle, if I would have gave up when things got too hard. And trust you me, I understand of like switching gears in the middle of it, because I first started school thinking I wanted to be a probation officer. And then I'm like, due to my past of domestic violence and being a convict's wife and all this other stuff, I felt, after going to school for a period of time, I was like, no, I don't think my views, or I think my views are going to be biased. It's not going to be healthy for the community, because I'm already, you know, if you think of every person that came in your office as a probation officer as your ex-husband who beat you, right? Like, then they have no chance of ever succeeding probation. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to do a different profession, right? And so then I went into radiology. I'm like, yeah, radiology is really great. Well, then I discovered, as I was doing my radiology path, I discovered that I'm not good at science and math. So after I discovered I'm not good in science and math, I ditched that radiology. But I did find out that I was good at information technology, and then I'm really good with business. And so those are the degrees I found for myself. So just keep going. If you're going to school and it seems like it's like never ending, don't worry. Just keep going. It eventually has an ending. Trust you me. But anyways, I was just checking on everybody in 2022 to see how you're doing and to just give it a little bit of encouragement. And I haven't been on here for quite some time, so thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for watching. And this is definitely a life account and growing pains, just having goals. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.